Some web designers charge 500 bucks and some charge 10,000. You've probably gotten quotes across that entire range and you've had no idea what makes one more valuable than the other. This video is for you if that sounds familiar. I want to tell you exactly what you're actually buying at each of the price points and the one question you should ask before you hire anyone to build your website. Drop price in the comments and I'll send you our website pricing breakdown. It'll tell you what should be included, what it should cost, and what questions you need to ask any web designer before you pay them. It'll come free and straight to your DMs. I'm Sarah from Fuel Results. We've done 57 million in track client revenue, and we've built websites for service businesses across hundreds of industries. So I'm going to tell you some things that most agencies won't. Now, the $500 website, you get a template, a few pages of copy that sounds like every other site in your industry, and a designer who moves on to the next client the day that your website goes live. It looks professional, but it's not going to make your phone ring, and the designer never asked what conversion rate you needed, what your average job value was, or who specifically was landing on your page and why. Now, the $10,000 website, you might get a beautiful custom design and still have that problem because price does not tell you whether the person who built it was thinking about design or thinking about conversion. And honestly, most designers, even expensive ones, are thinking about design. Here's the question that separates a website that makes the phone ring from the one that doesn't. What is the conversion rate you are designing for? If the person building your site doesn't answer that question, if they talk about how it looks and not how many visitors it needs to turn into calls, you're buying an expensive brochure, not a lead machine. It doesn't matter if that costs you $500 or $10,000. Here's what actually determines whether your site converts. First, you start with strategy before design. You need to understand who's going to land on your page, what they need to see in the first 8 seconds, and what one action you need them to take. That cannot be figured out after the design is done. Second, mobile conversion. The fancy word is mobile conversion architecture. Your visitor is on their phone. Is your phone number tappable above the fold? Is your call to action visible without scrolling? These are strategy decisions, not design decisions. And third, speed. A site that takes more than 3 seconds to load on mobile loses over half of its visitors before they see anything. Most designers treat this as a technical afterthought. So drop price in the comments. I'll send you the breakdown straight to your DMs. You'll know exactly what to look for and what to ask before you spend another dollar on a website.